Yo, I should be working on the Hamburg podcast right now. And but I was feeling some blockages. And this felt more relevant in this exact moment to talk about my upper limiting experience right now. So, upper limiting is this concept that when things are going really well in your life, you'll do something to bring them down. Like, basically, you have a limit on the love that you believe that you deserve. And once you open up and you start feeling a lot of love and success, it's common for a lot of people to hit this upper limit and then they'll get sick or they'll get in a car accident or something will happen to level them off and sort of bring them back to that even field, limiting the love they believe they deserve. This is something I definitely experience, and I'm feeling a pretty strong wave of it right now, at least it feels like. And this is a very vulnerable topic for me. Basically, right now, the Army of Love vision is locked in. I'm more confident than ever. It's just a matter of me doing it and showing everybody what the vision is, and that feels like a bit of a mountain to climb. Like there's a lot of information to share, but very doable, and I'm starting that process. And just as I'm about to like step into the next level of Army of Love in my life, I noticed that my ex-girlfriend is maybe connecting with somebody new. And the funny thing is, she might not be. I don't want to go into too many details, but I was doing a little bit of stalking, not an everyday stalk, more like a once a week stalk. And she made a post with this dude. It got on my radar. I was like, I'll be looking out for this guy. Um, and then like a few weeks later, there was another post with him. And reality actually doesn't matter in this story. Although I do want to state the reality, so I'm very clear about this. I had a very beautiful relationship with this woman, and our breakup was mutual and full of love, and it wasn't easy, but it was the best thing for both of us, and we both made a choice. So there is zero resentment there. And the reality is, I don't even know if she's connecting with this guy. It doesn't really matter. What's relevant is what I experienced and what stories came up. I felt sick. And there was a little bit of jealousy of this guy. It was more like, what does he have that I don't have? Like my love wasn't good enough or I wasn't present enough to make that relationship last. And this is just nonsense. It's complete nonsense. And just a week ago, I sort of held a good friend's hand while he went through this exact experience that I'm describing. So I was able to be that friend for him to process his feelings so that he could really see, oh, this is just nonsense, but it is a story that's, stored in my subconscious. So walking the friend through it was one thing. Like, it's easy to guide someone through it. And now that I was having the actual experience, I was feeling the same things. I was feeling like I wasn't good enough, or this person's love is better than mine. And what I came to realize is that I put some of my worth into the fact that I was chosen by this amazing woman. And I'm not saying that's right. I'm not saying that's wrong. It's just what I realize. I've never been very confident in approaching women and expressing my interest in them. So oftentimes it's sort of like I just be myself, and then I kind of get chosen by women. And if it's a woman that I really like, then hey, this works. But rarely I'm doing the choosing, which is a strong theme in my life. Not right or wrong, just sharing. Maybe you can relate to that. So on some level, I had put this value in myself that this amazing woman chose me. And now that she's potentially chose someone else, my worth seemingly like flushed down the toilet. And I've been feeling super low for the last 2 or 3 days, all the meanwhile feeling this pressure to tell the Hamburg story that I said I was going to tell last week, and similar patterns are repeating. I'm ready to do it. I'm going to take the big step. And then, oh, hold on, I need a few days. Something came up and I don't feel worthy again. So in this moment, I'm having compassion for myself. I'm allowing this voice of insecurity and worthiness to be heard. And on some deeper level, I recognize that it's not my truth. I don't believe it. I'm feeling it, but it's so out of touch with reality that I'm able to see more clearly now the stories of my subconscious. Same thing happened with the car accident. Same thing happened when SoundCloud denied me after the first round of interviews. This inner voice came up that I'm no good. And it was so wrong that I could witness how wrong it was. But there's still a piece of me holding on to that story. And that brings us to now. Just being with the feeling and allowing that hole in my heart to be felt without associating a story with it. So in the beginning, the story is there, and I'm kind of using the story to get to the pain. And now when I'm in the pain, I'm doing my best to hold space for it. And what that looks like for me is literally lying on this bed and crying a little bit. And just being with the feeling, not so much the thoughts. And yeah, I didn't see this coming. And I've been feeling low on myself. So I welcome that. And if you're out there feeling the same, I extend my heart to you. And I extend my heart to myself. That's the most important thing in life for me. And I'm making progress as I'm able to allow the painful feelings. Allow the story to come up, but not get too attached to it, and not be too concerned with getting rid of this quote unquote bad feeling, and more just allowing it and viewing it as a wave. It comes, it goes, comes again, it goes again. And it seems that it'll be that way until the end of time. So really, I'm grateful for this whole stupid Instagram spying on my ex-girlfriend, making up stories in my head situation, because it's really guiding me to where I don't feel whole and complete with myself. And I'm going to spend some time with that. Just felt called to share that with you in this moment. Sending you lots of love. Talk to you about Hamburg soon. Or not. Bye. Mwah.